Haha, muted mic. Let's see, where are we? Alright, right there. I just had to make sure I got a few more things in, and you'll see my name on the top for these streams, in case anyone else decides to hop in. Alright. Did I do an exclamation point instead of a... Yeah, I held the shift key. There. Fix that so it's a number 1. Alright. Let me just tell my... Alright. That is good. Crashed on my end, the stream. It's alright. It's alright. No. Alright. Let's take a look here. There we go. Everything's good. Okay, let's take a look here. I decided to do this. I wasn't so sure in between Halo or this. You know, because I just got some stuff here. So what I like about the Republic one is you can go around this side for the stuff. I do have cheats on. I like having the one there. That's my Gito. Tend to go when I fight around. It's also nice to have one right here because screw it, we'll go this way. I think I'll do this one and have it go up and around. See, yeah, up and around. And I'll keep that one at Coruscant. Yeah, so they're gonna attack Naboo right away after I attack Magito. Alright, there we go. I don't know if this will be as busy as on one night. Their troops have been equipped with advanced blasters. Alright. Hold on, let me pause this. I have so many things. Alright. Let's resume the game. Up here, down here, because then I can get into one of these tanks. Sweet. Shit. Come on. That guy's dead. That's the point of the game. Boom. Yeah, no one could repair shit. Eh. Just mowing these guys down is just pretty fun, eh? Come on. Yeah, we almost got number 4. Boom. Hehe. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Hello, Carmen. How you doing? Decided to play this because why not? Don't have to worry about a new one. Let's see, what do I want to say this one as? See. And we will save it as that. There we go. And I knew that one was gonna go after that, so let's get on. I think I want to go for this one first. I don't know if he's joining yet. Could tag him and annoy him. I just haven't heard from him in the group chat yet. This game still has better controls than the newer one. Oh, I don't need to do this anymore then. Those award pistols and rifles. Means I can work with another character to get the elite rifle permanently in this game. I think the engineer. That'll take some time. It's like you have to get it to 60. Come on. For me and PB? Yeah, I do too. Especially when we're able to talk about some games like Pokemon. Oh. Probably just pause and tell him. I'm gonna tell him. I don't know if he's busy at this time or not. So if he joins, he joins. You'll know when he starts talking because it's Discord. Should be able to join. He has a stream guest one, and he's had that for the longest time. He's like the first person to get that role. Come on. I can't aim. Even though I was like doing really good aiming earlier. I call him lead because that's what the crap, what's the name of it? That's what the elements symbol for it, letters are for it. add a picture of it somewhere too that I used to send him. PB is for lead. Even though he's less dense than Zod. Let's get this. I don't know if I said this, but I am using cheats. I usually use cheats when I play this game because when I got a cheat code book when I was little, and I found those cheats, I've always played this game with them because I've had so much fun with it. It's just always kind of been that way, I guess. No, it was pretty decent at the game before that. Yeah, get that command post. Hold on, I'm getting tagged on Discord. See. Oh, it's for something else. Okay, it was just like one. It was an event thing on a Discord server. I'm like, ah. Thought it was my lady pids tags from that particular server have been important ones. You know, good to check. The lone droid going after that one. Sometimes I can't talk when I'm on stream with Zod. Haven't you ever seen the streams where PB yells at him so I can talk? Sometimes I don't want to play games because I get into it. And sometimes there's just topics I'm not in, I don't, you know, have a lot of knowledge on the subject matter. That's why I wish there was more gaming news, because a lot of when we still had gaming news on FandomZone, I was still talking a lot. It's weird. It's the exact size to go in there, but it can't go in there for reasons.
Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
That's two guys over here. Yeah. Yeah. I do that because it's just two letters I could type. I have no idea what Twitch does this. Only recognize it as one. I know there's more than just the one watching.
The Republic has received credits for frantic defense of Naboo.
Let's see here. Let's get that saved.
All fleets on standby. Movement cancelled. Mikito. Mikito, please select a destination.
Probably do space battles if I move here.
Kashyyyk. Felucia. Kashyyyk.
Go up and around and take Kashyyyk.
Mikito, please select a destination. Please select a fleet to command. Yavin 4. Commencing. They've set up a defensive grid of turrets.
Alright, PB got back to me. He said he heard. So, whenever he gets in, he gets in. Okay, nah, it's probably because I did so many space missions last time I was playing this game. That's why I got the gunslinger pistol first. Boom. I said the chat's hailing him. I said chat wants you to join the stream.
Another command post under Republic control.
Yeah, come on. Don't hide behind the tree. There we go. Phone's buzzing. Okay. It's a notification. I hate the notifications. Come on. There we go.
Command post has been lost, but not the battle.
6 is gone.
Republic is in control of a command post. The enemy has taken a command post. We've got AATs coming.
Let's go.
Lost control of a command post. Another command post under Republic control.
Gonna move on.
The enemy has taken a command post.
Should talk more. Alright. I'll work on that. Sometimes I try to explain my strategy in games when I don't talk a lot. What my thought process is. A little bit. Alright.
Command post has been lost, but not the battle.
Sometimes during the day you can tell when I'm tired. How well I slept the night. Oh, I forget how slow this command post is.
Post under attack. The command post is now under hostile
Yeah.
control.
You can tell I'm tired, and sometimes I apologize. Which I'm tired.
Another command post under Republic control. A command post is now under hostile control. Got it. Copy that.
Hey, you didn't get in.
Command post is now under hostile control.
Hey, you saw my drumming videos? Yeah, those are getting in people's recommendeds every once in a while. Ah, crap, and I meant to working on the Q&A, and I forgot to record the bit where somebody asked me to do something on the drums. So now I feel bad about that. I still got a weekend and Monday. Something happened on my audio side. Got really quiet all of a sudden. I might have to unplug everything and plug it in. After this. Really soft. I shouldn't be what. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, that's what. Okay, I figured out what it was. To get that headset I'm borrowing, it has a volume thing right on the headphones, so if I adjust it and my hand bumps it downwards. Hey, reply. We'll have to check it. Yeah, I see him in my dirt messages. He asking if it's Discord. I'm fine. I'm holding on. That's one of the benefits of this, so I could still do this. Man, that was a terrible match. Almost lost all my guys. Probably still could. The one time I played, I was hoping there wasn't a second guy spawn on the map. Galactic Conquest. And I got so sidetracked. I ended up getting pinned down in the bunker on Endor. This is on my PSP, because they have a good port for the PSP on Battlefront 2. And lucky I had cheats, but I couldn't really run to the next command post without completely losing the other one. I had to like funnel them in towards me. It took forever. Almost quit it though. I'm like, oh, I thought I was in a normal match after the longest time. Like, nope, nope, this is Galactic Conquest. Do that, I forfeit. Be easier to capture these command posts though than get the last 3.
Another command post for the Republic.
A lot of times the bad guys are always hiding at one. I think I found the one. Sometimes it gives it away when there's one left and they're trying to capture one of your command posts. I always hate it when you have to hunt for one though. That happens sometimes. If Shu ends up popping, you should ask him how it was. He was when I started around this time last year, he was the only one popping in my Twitch streams.
Another command post under Republic control.
Sometimes PP was able to pop in and lurk a bit during the day, but Shu was the only one for the longest time. Then one day I eventually made him, after several months I made a mod, because I got bots in my chat. That happens. Yeah, you won't see them, but the stream elements right there will time them out. They post links and try to advertise things, and the bot gets them. The bot times out the bots. Should say.
The Republic has received credits for conquering Yavin 4.
Nice. I think someone joined the Discord. Alright. Save. I have to get a new connection cord. Which one is this one? Ah, Camino. This one could be a tough one too.
Your forces are under escort of a leader.
That means it's Django. I like how much, that's how much I've played this game. I know which heroes are on which maps. At least the ones that I played the most. Might be a couple maps I don't know. Don't walk in my path and I won't shoot you, clones.
Another command post for the Republic. Enemy reinforcements are decreasing.
Come on. I still wish EA did a full rehaul on these games. The maps weren't too bad either on this game. I mean, the maps aren't too bad on the maps aren't too bad in the new game, but it just sometimes the borders are dumb or it times you out. Hey, PB. Be here shortly. Nice. Yeah, this one? Yeah, it does. The Camino one has always been nice in this game. It's the same one as the first Battlefront game, but it was... I've always thought it was built well, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ah,
Another command post under Republic control.
if I remember anything when I first played this when I was younger, I'd always fall in the holes. But then again, I'd always use the jetpack guy. And I always used the jetpack guy because I didn't know how to maneuver across the map. I did a little bit as I got older, but... you don't know how to move. You just use the jetpack guy. That's the one thing of how I get good at a lot of games. So I'd memorize the map. So I know where to run, where I can duck, where the dead ends are, so I don't go to them if I'm running from somebody. That's how I got good at the Halo games. Sure. Sometimes I can easily read a map and... but that's a lot of times if it's a good map, you figure out how to get around it. That's good too. Like the one map, when Master Chief Collection came out, I played the Halo 2 original, the one map that was put at the bottom of their list, I excelled in. Wasn't too bad. I just stayed in the hot zone where everyone was. Took everybody out. Star Wars game? Which Star Wars game is it? I know that's like a needle in a haystack sometimes because there's a lot of Star Wars games. Someday if I get another memory card for my PlayStation 2, find a way to get one. And then controller that doesn't have worn out buttons. Cause that controller I used to have for PlayStation's pretty good. It's just worn out, you know. Yeah, I figured that out when I was playing a game with a little QTE where you have to smash all the buttons or time them. I just didn't get them. I get that controller and I'll play Force Unleashed. Again, it's way different than the PS3, Xbox 360 PC versions. I actually find it... I couldn't save. Screw that up. Sometimes I screwed that up. Alright.
Movement cancelled. Felucia. Tatooine. Camino. Fleet constructed. Felucia. Yavin 4. Camino. Kashyyyk.
Alright, and it should be 3,000. Ah, you made it. Finally made it.
Select opponent. All fleets on standby. All fleets are with select a unit to train.
See.
All fleets on awaiting coordinates, sir. Commencing
I'm here.
invasion.
Do you hear me? My mic should work. Oh no, hold on. Let's see here. Is it working now? Yeah, Discord. I looked at it, I'm like, I'm unmuted on Discord. This mic is working. I heard you. And I looked at Discord and I'm like, oh, the green circle isn't going around myself. That's I'm just playing. I just thought Galactic Conquest mode would be fun on Battlefront 2 just for tonight. You know, because I'm not trying to do like I'm not trying to play a game that I'm currently doing for the main day streams on Friday nights. Kind of be like a game night or something for the pre-show. I just got a gifted sub to a channel I forgot I still follow on Twitch. The subscription for Twitch. So it's different than the subscription for YouTube. You pay, and then, you know, you can unlock emotes and other stuff for the chat, but it also helps the streamer out. And any exclusive content or anything that the streamer drops. Some streamers, I think I explained this last time, some streamers put their stuff, their previous shows behind the subscribers can watch the previous shows, and it's a little switch, and I don't do that. But also the thing subscribers can benefit from is they don't have to watch ads when clicking on my stream. Yeah. But that's also another button they have to make sure is turned on. Yeah. It's got a few. Another thing though is Twitch's currency is bits, and those also help support. I know the chat. Yeah, bits. Yeah, penny. Like it's something, I don't know, let me pull a penny. You can buy the bits to give, or you can grind and watch ads, like I used to do before I couldn't anymore. I don't know why. I hate it when it's I hate it in videos where they're not timed right and I cut them off mid-sentence, and then once it comes back from the ad you have to rewind a bit. If it's a long video, I say fuck it, because me trying to scrub back a few seconds. I'm scrubbing back like 3 minutes. Especially on mobile. Yeah, I know they have the buttons on mobile. I still don't know how to use them properly. Skip 10 seconds ahead. Skip 10 seconds ahead. Oh, every time I press that and it works, it skips the video or goes to the previous video I was watching. Or it activates when I don't want to, like when I'm adjusting my hand on my phone. I watch a lot of YouTube when I'm on my phone. Even though I have a computer, I thought, oh, man, I'm bored. Oh, I love it. That's why, yeah. I remember watching it when I got the apps on my Xbox and stuff. I'd look up the videos on there because they didn't have the ads running on those yet for the longest time. Yeah.
All fleets on standby. Select a unit to trade. Clone have all fleets on standby.
Yeah. Also, hello Mew, how are you doing? Let's see here. We didn't say hi enough. I love it when Twitch is still trying to catch up and it doesn't recognize the people in the chat. I am alright. I am alright. There's a few people I gave the streamer role to. I never told them they have it. The stream guest role. And that's the one that allows you to access my stream chat that you're in right now. I didn't tell those people that, but they are in servers where I talked about it. If they pop up in here or anything, if they decide to join the chat or they realize it, it'll be in here. I gave it to a few people though that I've talked to on other Discords. I know, we gotta read. We gotta tie. I gotta save stuff for Justice League tonight. Only 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes, and my younger brother just does not have interest. He says this part was in the first 10 minutes that it got to when we're at the 30-minute mark. And I, even a little later in the day, I watched the intro. Made sure I looked up the extended cut intro. It was at least the first 4 minutes, and they had a second part of the video. But in the first 4 minutes of the Lord of the Rings extended cut, it tells you the story of the rings, the One Ring, shows the battle of the shows you the battle of the last alliance, and then it shows at the end of it of that 4 minutes is when Sauron dies. Like, they did that in 4 minutes. What was happening in 4 minutes of the Snyder Cut? That's what I'm going to tell you tonight. I figured, like the amount I was messaging you, I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna be writing PB a book. You got a book. Yeah. 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 You're not sure if it's spelled right, but you know it's exactly what you're getting at. I swear, Zod. Okay, so the chat doesn't know this, but I will say that Zod was jokingly talking about, oh, I could get. Yeah, he was jokingly saying, oh, he could get Snyder on it. I'm like, if that ever happens, I want to make sure PB's on the paddle. I know you should have thumbs it up because I want you on that panel if he's talking to him. That'd be fun. Oh, okay, it'd be fun. And the reason why, and the only reason why it'd be funny as hell, the person that doesn't like Snyder gets to talk to him over the people that suck his dick.
Reinforcements are being depleted.
Yeah.
Reinforcements are being depleted.
My thing is, though, because I always hate it, and this is why I hate the whole Hollywood scene, is you never know if they actually mean it or if they're doing it to help build up publicity. It's like, this guy's just being a dick to his fans. Because, you know, you see it's like, oh, this guy's just straight up ripping his fans. I know.
Enemy reinforcements are decreasing. No one messes with the final first.
I wish he didn't have us review this right away, because, I mean, I could have, like, sat alone and watched it. I don't think I want to start it again.
We've lost control of a command post. The command post is now under hostile control. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. The Republic is in control of a command
That's not his catchphrase.
reinforcements. Keep it up.
Okay, so, yeah, and I told you, I watched Apocalypse War, and you know what he says right before they go to the boom tube to fight Apocalypse, which they lose. This is in the first, like, 3 minutes of that thing. He goes, booyah! Right before they enter that boom tube to go after freaking Darkseid. And then, you know, they get there, they fucking lose, and then it goes to the title card of the Apocalypse War. Animated show, I recommended watching that whole series. The No, the new 52 movies.
All fleets awaiting orders, sir.
You should screw that up. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah. No, I said I had to get up and go really quick when you're starting. Because. What do you mean, where's PB? I can hear him. Oh, shit. Motherfucker.
What?
This is what I hate. Can you guys hear him now?
What happened?
The audio for the Discord was off, so we just went on this whole thing. And I swore it was all on. I'm like, yeah, I can hear PB. And I'm like, you guys, how long was that last part? You guys waited that long to not say anything.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I just went on a little mini rant on how Warner Brothers can do a connected universe, no problem. Look at the DCAU.
So maybe it's a blessing, so then we can make sure we keep that stuff saved for tonight.
I mean, the Snyder Cut ain't got nothing to do with anything. It's not connected to anything at all. It's not going to do anything going forward. It's not going to do anything in reverse. It's not going to do anything in fucking neutral. It's literally irrelevant, and I wasted. I mean, it took more than 4 hours because I had to pause a couple times, and I don't fucking know. Oh my god!
You lost at least 4 hours of your life.
Minimum 4 hours, minimum, because you know you're gonna sit there through the credits because you know you've watched movies before, and you're like, I don't trust you motherfuckers anymore.
The aspect ratio pissed me off too watching it. Oh. And there's one scene, and that's kind of where I left off. It was regular pace and had more suspense than the other one, even though I didn't care for either one. And yeah, it decided to go all slow-mo on that part. God damn. We gotta stop talking. Chat, think of something else we can start talking about. Find something else that gets PB fired up.
Oh my god, that's the only reason that you wanted me to come here?
No.
You're just like, oh, what can we trigger him with?
Maybe that's why the chat wanted you here.
Well, from what I could tell, it was Carmen, from what I could tell.
No, like Carmen told me that she likes us talking when it's just us. Then the whole panel. And if you like that, then maybe you should tell Zada should go back to the Amigos.
Back to what?
The original Amigos. I would say the 3 Amigos when it usually us, but Perfect Stevie always popped in. I like Purple.
What do you mean you want to go back to the Amigos?
Oh, I'm
what the
telling
hell
the
does
chat,
that mean?
if you just like me and PB talking, maybe you should yell at Zod for inviting like 20 people on his streams now. I mean, yes, it's fun to have a big panel, but some people don't end up talking at all. There's one K stream though that was justified. We're all partying, so
I mean, yeah, I wish I didn't have to, or didn't have to have had gone and delivered papers in the middle of it. I'm just glad that it was still going when I got back.
Yeah, I couldn't stay up that night.
Well, no, I could have went for. I thought that we were going for 8 hours, and then he got just over the 7-hour mark, and he's like, "Well, you know, I've drank a fifth of a quarter of an eighth of rum here, so I guess we'll wrap it up."
Zod's weaker than me. Though,
I guess we will.
I went almost 12 hours, and you know that stream. I was going insane.
Wait, I didn't. Wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. So everything that I said on the stream so far hasn't been shared with everybody up until you just got back?
Yeah.
Oh so, my god.
That's why I was pissed off.
Oh my god. I thought that you just I thought it was just that little bit there that you hit a button when you walked away and the audio. Oh my god.
And I know the reason I noticed it is because I'm like, okay, shit. I gotta mute this mic so they don't hear me closing the door and stuff. And then I look back to unmute it, I'm like, and then they're like, PB can't talk, and I look back, I'm like, oh, the thing, it's just takes the desktop audio. So if I accidentally have something on in the background, they'll hear that too.
Unbelievable.
That's the one thing I hate about it, though. That's the one thing I hate about some of these OBSs. You have to make sure you share your desktop audio. But I have this attachment.
Well, guys, okay. So, funny story. I said hello to both of you, and neither of you heard it because somebody here.
And I thought I had them all on. I thought I unmuted it when I unmuted myself when I started this stream. I'm like, all right, everything looks good. I probably thought I did, but my brain was automatic for when I normally stream on myself, and it didn't do that. So, you know, I hate that when your brain goes into fucking autopilot on shit. Now I'm gonna be paranoid about that every time we're streaming. So they didn't even notice, like, I had to stop the chat, rejoin the chat, because I couldn't hear you at first. Right? You still there, or you just giving me the silent treatment, or is Discord acting up on your end for some reason now too? I don't think he's gone, he's right there.
Yo.
You still there? Okay, so you are still there.
No, I'm not still here. I'm here again.
Oh, so
I don't know if...
You did have to rejoin then.
I did have to rejoin.
I don't know why it's being buggy.
So they still didn't hear me?
Again. No, they should have heard you with your thing.
They should have heard the second time, I thought.
You went quiet after you said that. Say it again. Say it again. Hopefully it doesn't mute you for some stupid reason.
Hello, Carmen. Hello, Rebecca. Did you hear me that time? Because if not, I'm just gonna have to quit.
I can see if they're pulling my string.
I mean, that's possible too. I see a heart. I'm looking for another heart. Or a yes. Or something. Unless she's gonna troll me again.
Yeah,
she does that from time to time.
My phone is way behind on the stream compared to my computer. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure she can hear me. I'm pretty sure she can.
I managed to catch it when you said hello again. I'm like, okay, I now know if they're screwing with us or not.
Oh fuck. Please don't quit. And I was like, no, I was only going to quit if the technology was giving us a problem. If you can hear me, then I have no reason to quit. That was the whole point.
I'm debating on like reinstalling the whole overlay.
All I see is the chat, so I have no idea what's happening. Like, I can't comment on the game at all. Which I don't understand, because I thought that I was in, the hell am I talking? Full screen mode here?
Yeah.
Through Chrome?
Oh, you're on Chrome?
I'm on Chrome.
Did you click... There's sometimes when you click it, you have to click the stupid chat button if you're on the main page. You do that? There's also another button that can fold away the video if you're on Chrome. Or on a browser.
Let's see. It's in the chat settings or not in the chat settings?
Let's see. Because there's a way to fold away the video on accident, and there's a way to fold away the chat.
Fold it away. Just want to fold it away. Yeah, where is the game? I see the chat. Where is the game?
Should be chat.
What? This is an ad.
Hold on.
It's showing me an ad.
Okay, watch the ad. Let the ad play through, because that's
TurboTax.
You can avoid it by subscribing. I'll always say that.
Okay, I see you running through the, what do I want to say? What's the, I never remember what they call that, command post. I don't know, it's always glitchy on my end, so I end up being seconds and then minutes and then hours behind you if we were to go that long.
Are you on Discord too with it?
No, I'm on a completely separate device.
Alright.
Like, I'm on Discord on one device, and then I'm watching Twitch on a separate device so that I can see what's happening.
Let's see. So I should be able to do something else on Discord.
Like, I'm sure I'm already behind.
And I don't know how much it's going to slow down my fucking computer when I do it, but we're going to try.
See what we can do
right
on my
after
end.
this.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Resubscribe, 20% off. What's that all about?
You must have been gifted a sub during that big gift sub stuff.
The hell does that mean?
So you can click the button, you can either subscribe or you can gift a sub to somebody else. You can also buy a bunch of them.
So why did it give me 20% off?
It's been doing that for the past full year. I think that's what they've been doing since everything. That's funny.
Are you laughing about the donuts? I'm laughing about the donuts.
Yeah. I was trying to share my screen as video, and it flips it.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at it, flipped it.
Hold on, let me turn my screen side. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go.
It flipped the screen.
Wait, so now I can see?
Discord.
Now I can see what's going on?
Yeah, even though it's flipped in the Discord.
It's not flipped to me.
Oh, it's not? So you
don't ours on the right.
Okay, so move. So the
says move.
Okay, so on my end, it's showing it from fucking. It's showing that it's like in a mirror. It's so dumb.
So, and that's only to you, because on Twitch it looks normal. Yeah. To me it looks normal, but to you it's mirrored. Yeah. So bonus is backwards, move is backwards, deselect is backwards.
Yeah. There's a go live button.
Hilarious.
In Discord. Oh. Maybe. What's this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to set it up.
Go to a planet.
There's a thing you can stream though on it, and then you can hear audio and stuff. I've never done it before. I'll probably have to experiment with that off camera.
How many? You got 2
There we
fleets?
go. I got 3.
You have 3 fleets already?
Yeah.
Hold on. What do you got for bonuses? Do you use the leader bonus?
I barely use the bonuses in this game.
You barely use the bonuses? Oh, the leader bonus is so fun, though.
I don't like... Yeah, so...
No, it depends on how... If you like, I'm not necessarily good with the Jedi as much as my couch co-op friend is good with the Jedi. So he uses the Jedi, then I go in and I go sniping people like crazy.
So... For me... After playing this game since before kindergarten, all the way through
I was going to say, it came out in 2005?
Yeah, and I played the crap out of this game a lot on my PlayStation. I even got there's a port of it for PSP, and I played all of these other ones. I honestly got tired of the heroes when I had to play them, and I turned them off in the instant action mode because I thought it was more fun. Well, I used to think the heroes were always fun, but then I thought it was more fun to play as the clones and droids and stuff than it was the heroes.
Oh, Rebecca's going to bed right before we do the stream on Zod's channel, that lucky lady. She ain't gotta listen to all that crap.
And that's why I kind of hate the saturation on the modern ones of like all these heroes. I'm like, no, one person gets the hero, and the EA one, not. Oh, if you get you get enough. Pissing me off too about the EA one. Really pisses me off is that you can have first person like this, right? But if you choose one of the specialist classes that also use a gun and it's not and they have guns, you're forced into third person mode, and their third person mode is garbage. It's always fucking garbage.
Always. I don't know if I can get on board with that. I could get on board with it if you would have said it generally speaking, because more so than not, absolutely.
The newer Battlefront 2, it's a garbage third-person mode.
Oh, I guess I haven't played 2 as much as I played 1 of the newer set.
It is, and I'm like, I like the first person, and then it's like, your character has to hug one side of the screen, the other side of the screen. What happened? I'm gonna show it right here, fucking right here. What happened? What happened to this? See how my character is in the middle of the fucking screen?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Instead of off to one side?
Yeah, I hate that.
Fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. You know what happened? You know who did that, right?
Who?
What I'm drawing a blank. Resident Evil.
I hate that. There's
Resident Evil. I don't know if they did it before number 5, but that was the first one that I played.
Yeah, now they're all.
And I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Games. The thing, I think it's actually Gears of War. Gears of War does it, but they're one of the games that do it correctly, and it's supposed to be like that because you're supposed to be blindsided a bit because all it's supposed to be like kind of like a fog of war and gritty. I should play through the campaign of Gears of War 2 maybe sometime on this channel, because I like that one the most. And it's just all dark, gritty, and it's supposed to be like that. And then when you run, the screen seems to get smaller, and it's harder to see your view of vision like you would if you're actually sprinting in real life. You're not paying attention to shit going around you if you're running through fucking hellfire. But it works. For that game, it works. It's part of its aesthetic. For Battlefront, it doesn't work. And like the sprinting, it doesn't just do like, oh, they're now sprinting. No, the camera gets close and it starts kind of moving around a bit while you're running.
No, I mean, the thing that upset me the most was how they couldn't just give you a galactic conquest mode, because in the very first Battlefront, the galactic conquest mode is a bit funky.
I know.
Like it's a weird style conquest mode, but it's still there. It still makes sense. You're just not moving around with
And the
ships per se,
yeah,
but
and
you're
in
still doing it.
and
But you got
Renegade's
some cooler maps. I'm
yeah,
disappointed that they didn't bring all of the maps forward.
yeah, and Renegade Squadron, and
Okay.
it was Elite Squadron, which were only on mobile. It was more like almost kind of like Risk, where you got to make sure you have enough reinforcements to complete the task. But if you're really good, you don't always need like the same amount or a bit more to take them on. So you do that, and you have to make sure they're on planets, and make sure your planets don't have too little, because if they somehow manage to get through that planet, you're fucked, right? But that's how it was, and you could transfer the units to these things during your phases.
Okay.
And then you'd get it all, and then you'd invade a planet. It was a little disappointing because, you know, you couldn't move a ship across a map and stuff, but it worked. And what pissed me off, this is why the Battlefront 2 PSP port was so good, and it pissed me off about those two with the Galactic Conquest, is because they had the exact same Galactic Conquest that's in here, but for PSP. This is how it works.
Really?
It should always be like, yeah. But, like, Elite Squadron and Renegade Squadron were like, Renegade Squadron, like, the campaign, I love the campaign. It's a good story. Basically, it's about how how Han Solo and Cole Sarah created an elite team and rebellion. So basically, it's like the rebellion's 501st Legion, and they do all these things, and they're the reason why all the rebels survived. They survived Hoth and were completely obliterated by the Empire. And all these things that also tells you what happened on Ord Mantell. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I played it though, because I don't. Because my PSP's battery got swollen, and I think it had some bugs at the end before when I was playing it, done with it. But I want them to remaster those games and port them. Maybe make the better of the stuff. Also, what I had was character customization a bit, and class, mostly class customization. So you could take your character. Oh, this is my favorite rifle. This is my favorite sidearm. I can build this character up and do that. Elite Squadron made it so you had a few loadouts, so you didn't have to constantly change it. You know?
Okay.
And it is like, oh yeah, so then it fits more of your
So
playing
you
style.
could make your loadout instead of having to only pick from the predetermined one.
Yep. And
Aha.
yeah, and Elite Squadron also made sure to have like pre-done loadouts, you know, a few of them, and then you could make your own. That was fun. And also you could customize your for when you played the game. Your characters could have different colors and stuff, and when you ran through the game, or running around the game, so like you chose blue for your clones, now all the clones are having blue, and the ships will have some blue, and tanks will have some blue on them. Choose black for the Empire. Obviously, they have a bit of black, and ships all have black. It was something that was kind of unique. I mean, I did miss a bit of, you know, the uniform look that it had with these games, but it made it kind of feel like, oh yeah, these people are all these teams, all these sides here, Empire and stuff, it's because you made them that way.
Dude, did you shoot up a bunch of cocaine or something like that? Carmen says you're talking a whole bunch more than usual.
I was trying to say earlier is that sometimes, and you can back me up on this, is that you've yelled at Zod when he's talking way too much and I can't get a word in. Or anyone on the panel.
Well, yeah, that's mostly because he's talking in a circle for the third or fourth time, and I was like, dude, I don't even care what you have to say anymore. I've heard it already. I probably heard it before the stream, and now I gotta hear it again on the stream. Which, okay, fine, whatever. That's gonna happen from now until the end of YouTube. Anyway, I didn't hear what Husky had to say, so maybe shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, because maybe that's as long as his answer is going to take. Or maybe he'll go, and then we can be like, oh, what a take.
Yeah. Well, I said the other thing, though, too, is I talked a lot when we had gaming things to talk about. We haven't had a lot of gaming things to talk about in a while because there hasn't been a lot of good gaming news lately. All the companies have been very, very quiet. Even Nintendo has been quiet. I mean, they had a big drop with Pokemon, but...
I was going to say, I only care about one thing with Nintendo, and it's not even their primary character, so...
Yeah.
Like, I played Mario when I was a kid. I haven't really played it since. I was like, fuck that. But you know what I have played since? Pokemon.
And the thing is, people keep telling me PlayStation 5 is like, yeah, PlayStation 5 will be winning the wars and stuff. I'm like, okay, so the past year, Microsoft bought up a bunch of companies to work, and now those contracts have gone through. So now they own Bethesda, and they have Obsidian, and they have all these games they're getting ready to be exclusive that'll probably come out this year or next year. And you know this because they've talked about it.
Uh-huh.
And then I see Sony has shut down that studio that created the game, the knack games for PlayStation, and a few other ones. And there's a lot of... And this is what I've heard, and I hated it because the people I found it for, I couldn't find, you know, right? And I was like, oh, why didn't they throw in anything with those articles, right?
Okay.
That has pissed me off because I'm like, oh, I'll make a thing on it. They never did. Sorry, my brain's farting because I'm trying to focus on the game and talk. Now you guys know why sometimes. Hello, Scooter.
Scooter.
So.
Oh, I thought that she was going to listen later.
The fuck was I going off on again?
Oh, man. Now I'm supposed to remember what you were going off on. Somebody in the I bet one of them Sony, too will remember.
Sony. Okay, so this
Sony.
Nobody put the links in for those videos of work because I tried looking it up and you get all these different things when I tried looking on those things at Google because you always do. But it was a lot of Japan companies are leaving Sony and interest in Sony because of them pandering to their stupid audiences in America. In the West. Nintendo's not doing that. I didn't know that.
Oh god, I wish I would have been looking at my phone before.
So Nintendo's,
you know, if I would have been paying attention to that
Xbox,
fucking... If I would have been...
They're not controlling their developers at all. I know that, even though you know where Xbox is with all the crap. Microsoft, at least. They're like, is this good? Because... Or bad for Sony because... Since their stuff has been going down, the people that have never done good in Japan are starting to do good, which is a bit of Xbox. That might be due to their deals and stuff they've done with Nintendo and how, you know, they're like, hey, we'll play nice with Nintendo. And Nintendo's like, yeah, we'll do the same because we only care about video games. That's why there's a lot of cross-platform Xbox and PC right now.
Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. I was laughing at
the chat.
Janie's comment. laughing at all kinds of chats because apparently I'd have all kinds of information if I went to got lost in, I don't know, trying to get the Twitch to show up on my frickin' phone, which I guess it didn't matter because that's not what I wanted to see. What I wanted to see was your screen through the Discord.
Yeah. That
Because then I
works.
can see the game actively.
And you got the chat up on Twitch.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Now I do. But that doesn't help me do the DMs on Twitter. If I would have checked the DMs on Twitter, Carmen's like, "Why can't I hear you?" And I would have known that like almost 30 minutes ago, but I didn't see it. Because I didn't see the notification come through. And when you don't see the notification, it just sits on top and you go, "Huh. Oh shit." Oh no, what do you wait a second. How are you trying to win this battle?
Same I normally do. I thought I'd do
Okay.
shields.
So
I've gotten
when
into
we
a rinse
hold
and
on, hold on.
repeat.
I know. I get it. You've played the game so much that you have your way of doing it. I understand that. I was going to tell you the way that me and my friend Andy played through the game. So when we play through the game, when we ever do a space battle like that, we, if there is a gunship, we get in the gunship together and fly over there. And if there isn't, we get in separate bombers and fly over there. And we only take out the stuff inside the ship, not the shields. If you take out the shields, then they start destroying the ship themselves. And then we start just killing people to rack up points. And then if we're feeling frisky, we decide to not do it that way and do it a straight dogfight battle.
Yeah. For like, now I'm gonna tell you, like Elite Squadron. There was only one crew because it allowed the ground and space battles. So the only thing in the ships were the core. So you run in there and you blow up the core, and now they don't have a ship. And the thing you can do with a ship is you can bombard command posts. So they're there, you can shoot them. They could have done it a little bit better, I think, and you couldn't. Like, one thing you couldn't do is you couldn't take the ground ion cannon out if your team had the command post that controlled it.
Well, that was a good win angle.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fast. I hate is it the space that is set up is Space Yavin for the Empire and Rebels, because it takes forever to finish because you destroy all the systems and everything, and it just always takes so long. I think it's because it only has one frigate.
You say Yavin, not
Yeah.
Yavin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's see,
I don't care. Wait, what is going on here? I don't understand. Like, what? I don't love the chat anymore because I was letting this guy talk about the way that he plays through the game. I still do love you, chat. What are you talking about? I, I, I'm reading. I didn't know that you wanted me to join so feverishly in text form into the chat. Didn't know that was what you were looking for. I guess I was just waiting until I could respond with my voice. That's what I usually do, especially when there's only this many people here.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost easier.
So I don't
I mean,
know
it's
if
not like
you...
he wasn't going to go on forever and ever and ever.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but so I also had the PC version, and I stopped playing that when it started doing this weird bug, which I have a video somewhere on my channel, and I can never fix it. And I even reinstalled it and still did it. So anyways, on that, for space, you can choose a third person or first person in the settings for when you're in the well, I think it's in the controls for when you're in a ship, right? And I choose third person for the ship because it's a little more comfortable than the screen with no
Oh,
ship
yeah,
there.
always third person for the ship.
Yeah. And so, PlayStation 2, which was the one I played on for the longest time, I could just jump in and it did it third person automatically. This one does not have an option for me to set it for third person or anything, so I always have to pause the game and then switch it to third person when I'm in space battles.
It's horrendous.
I know.
Like, how did they make that fucking coding mistake? How does that happen?
It's annoying though.
That is such a strange settings option mistake to make, especially if you're going from PlayStation having it, and then, what, you're playing on a PC?
Yeah.
Obviously.
This one's Xbox.
Oh, Xbox.
Yeah.
My mistake.
I've said I have the PC version, but I haven't played it because of the bugs. That is, don't know how I had it, and I've never seen anyone else have it. So yeah, this one's the Xbox One. And the only other one port that has made that one was the PSP one. I'm like, whoa, that's the PSP one, right? I didn't expect it. They even added like some bonus game modes that weren't in the... Like the only thing the PSP game doesn't have that every other port has is the Rise of the Empire. Yes.
Husky.
Yes.
Rebecca has to leave. She's going to sleep.
Ah. Right.
She's got big plans. Sleep. Good night, Rebecca.
See, the funny thing is, I won't be able to do this 2 Fridays from now because my family wants to go out for Easter weekend. So
They want to go out for Easter weekend?
Yeah.
Like early Saturday morning?
No, like Friday afternoon.
Friday night? They want to go out Friday night?
Yeah, go out.
On Easter weekend. To get drunk? You're going to get drunk?
No, we're like going...
Why not?
We're going north.
Okay, okay. What do you think going north means in Wisconsin?
For you, I don't know, but for me, this is
like,
going all the way up the Pine River area.
Okay, no, like everybody in Wisconsin, not just like me specifically, like damn near everybody in Wisconsin. Like they're like, hey man, I'm going up north. Yeah, you're going to get drunk.
Oh, that's what it means over there.
Yeah, man, you're going up north to the cabin to get drunk. Like, are you kidding me? I thought that doesn't translate to your wacky state.
Well, usually when people say that, it's to go to their cabin stuff, and it's not always to get drunk. Usually it's fishing. Usually it's fishing.
Like, we're going to one of our 10,000 lakes, eh? We're going to fish on the ice.
Fish on ice or ice. Fish on ice. It sounds stupid when you're not saying, like, referring to it as fishing.
It is ridiculous, because you freeze your fucking nuts off, eh?
I've never ice fished.
You've never ice fished, ever? You've never went onto the lake and either set a tip up or reeled up any type of rod through a hole in the ice?
Nope. I haven't fished in a long time either. My brother is the fisher.
Like, I don't prefer ice fishing, but I have definitely done it a few times.
Yeah, I haven't fished in years though.
I prefer regular, well, I call it regular fishing. Because there's no ice, except for the ice in your cooler. I don't know why the hell I'm so tired, that's not the point. The point is, you can't get a tan ice fishing because you're totally covered up. Like, I gotta be able to be wearing my t-shirt and get a nice frickin' tan when I'm going fishing. What the hell's the point? You're not gonna catch anything. You're fishing. Right?
In ice fishing, yeah, ice fishing, It's interesting, and my uncle knows how. My uncle knows lakes, and he has a fishing spot. He can figure out how to get fish on the lakes, especially ice fishing.
Dude,
And
I'm.
he
I would. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
one time he told us one time he drilled one hole, and there was all these fish here, and he's talking to my cousin's husband that is like, right here is where we're fishing, and he's looking there, and he's like, what are you gonna cut more? And he's like, okay, and then he went off and he cut 10 more. He's like, hey, look at all of them, and they fished at the original hole that he cut because that was the one with the most fish. He was telling us that because we're in his garage, and then I got there because I noticed his ice auger was the electric one. He's like, I like this one because I don't have to fill it with gas and start it. I can just plug this in, push this button, and it's done.
No, I'm reading through the chat, and Carmen said, "Husky, I told PB that we want our share of donuts. I would send her donuts before I sent you donuts, you bastard."
Oh,
I mean, 50-50. Like, to be able to part with donuts, do you have any idea how many donuts a person has to buy to be willing to part with donuts? Like, when I buy the dozen donuts, I know that the wife is going to eat some of them. And then when somebody comes over to the house, because inevitably somebody always comes over to the house, I go, please don't touch my donuts. Please don't touch my donuts. I don't want to be the guy who's the asshole that says, don't touch my donuts. And then they touch my donuts, and I go, yeah, I guess you can have a donut.
so in that donut picture you sent earlier, did you already eat one from the box?
No.
Or did I miscount because I counted 11?
No, there was 11 earlier in the week or last week, whenever the previous box was, because the wife took one out before I took the picture. I walked into the room, and I looked at her cockeyed, and I went, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, so
And she's like, you want to know what she said to me?
What?
When I said, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
She said, because she was eating the fucking donut.
Yeah. So I'll tell you why we're going.
Anyway, no, you miscounted, because on the left side of the box where the long johns are, there are 7.
No,
There's 3 white ones and 4 chocolate ones.
I counted them 7.
Okay, and then there are 5 on the right. Like, I don't know how you could miscount the 5 on the right.
I must have counted way too fast.
But I ate that chocolate thing on the right because apparently the woman, she tried it and she did not like it at all. She's like, it tastes like a dry brownie. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I looked at it, and it was just a chocolate Long John style donut that they sliced in half and put a bunch of like whipped style filling in it, so it wasn't overly sugary like icing.
Yeah.
And then it just had a little bit of chocolate icing on it, like, I don't know, that you'd put on a regular donut or whatever. And I was like, you do realize this was just a chocolate donut, don't you? She's like, well, I didn't like it. And I was like, okay, I'm glad you didn't, because I thought it was delicious.
Yeah. So the reason why we're going to go up, it was going to be first the original.
Yeah, hold on. Janie, yes, I bogart the nuts. All of them. And all of their dough. Go ahead.
So the original reason we were going up, we were just going for day tripping on a weekend thing, is my aunt, who I've told you, died at the end of 2017, years ago. And then, we moved out, so and there's a bakery up there. We'd always go to it, and around this time of year, she'd either come down with them, and sometimes we were able to go up for vacation up there, too.
Okay.
But she sent down they're basically like these cake egg things. So it's like cake and it's covered in real chocolate. They're great, and the baker's done it for years, and she always sent it down to us. So the last time we had them were 2018 when we saw them, and we're all heading back. We pretty much bought like the last few of them we had on the shelf, and we're heading back home after helping get things out of the house and tear up the floors. So we're all kind of like missing that and some of the things we used to do up there.
Ah. So it's going to be one giant nostalgia trip.
Pretty much. There's some things up there too, like, I forget the name of the brewery, but someone my dad used to know.
Who the hell?
Someone my dad used to know now owns a brewery up that way in, like, Jenkins.
Sometimes I think that Zod thinks that we're as smart as he is. Did you see what he shared in the group chat?
No, I haven't looked in there yet.
On the Bridge Crew, he shared a StreamYard link. And what did he say with the link? He said, "For tonight." No fucking shit, guy. Like, are you kidding me right now? When the fuck else would it be for? It's not for yesterday. I don't think it's going to be for tomorrow. What else? Oh, what's the point? Just put the link in there and I'll be like, oh, it's the StreamYard link from General Sod.
Oh.
Jesus. What a putz. I don't get it. He's never putzed more than what he's putzing now.
Right.
This guy, I tell you, sometimes I wonder if him and Terrence aren't directly related somehow.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna get up and walk out of the room again, and maybe you guys can hear PV. Just let me know.
Oh my god. Oh gosh, and then I cough at the exact wrong time. Yeah, chat, let me know if you can still hear me. Because apparently Husky left me in charge. Yes, Janie, General Sod. You should see the interview that Mad Squirrel has on her YouTube channel with General Sod. It's fucking hilarious, that goddamn potato. Uh-oh. I don't know what that little... What's that mean? Oh, I got a text as well. Oh, man. Oh, no, don't hit that back button. What is going on? No, don't hide the chat of myself. What an idiot. Jeez. Yeah, pop it out. Pop it out. Come on.
I made a smart-ass comment in the chat.
What was that? I don't know
I
what
said
the hell
you
just
mean
happened.
tomorrow. I said that. It's at midnight.
A burn.
Alright. See here.
What?
It's always this last part where I always think, how do I want to approach it? Because sometimes I approach it a little differently when I'm...
What a fucking... He didn't get it. He responded to you and he did not get it at all. What a fucker. Oh my god.
I'll say it. I'll say it one more time. Let's see here. Buy one more unit. And,
Fleet's awaiting orders, sir.
can...
Select a...
You think? I don't think he's gonna get it, guy. He's like the sharpest hammer in the shed.
Yeah.
He's like a rubber mallet of sharpness.
I made a... He's responding.
Oh, God.
I made a comment earlier. Carmen was just on here. And, like, I said the PB is for lead. I mean, he's not as dense as Zod.
What?
He changed the time.
What?
He says.
So what? What? I don't think he did change the time. I think he still doesn't fucking get what you mean by midnight being tomorrow. What a frickin'... He didn't change the time.
You looking up the video right now? Because I want to continue my stream.
Hold on. No, I just need a moment.
All right. We'll
I was sending a message.
All right.
Which I was almost done with. Okay. To YouTube. Why do I have so many things open? I could do it the cheap way and just go to the home screen. No, he didn't change it.
Didn't change
At least he
time.
At least he changed the frickin' thumbnail to the one that I sent him, so you can actually read everything nicely. Don't you think it looks better than what it used to? Didn't you see it before?
I saw the other one. I know you spiced it up. I didn't see the one. This is the most I've ever had this space map. I like the... There's one space map I really like with the Clone Wars one.
Hold on, I'm not looking at that screen at the moment. You like the space map with the two ships facing each other?
Nah. This is the most I've had this one for the Clone Wars one.
It's the most frequent one. I mean, the best one is obviously the big one when you got the three ships that are on top of each other.
Magneto. Yeah. That's the one I love. And they only have...
Wait, it only happens at Magneto?
No, that's the name of the map. Like, if you look for it in instant action, it's called Space Magneto.
Ah, instant action. Isn't that, what do I want to say? I feel like instant action has got to be some type of instant messaging service for quick hookups.
No, that's like the thing at the bottom of the screen for Battlefront 2. You can choose, it's basically the free play.
Whoa. I had to reload the chat, now I missed something. Because the last thing it said was, comment said, hey, I can't hear Zod.
He's not
Zod's
on
not here.
We're making fun of him in the chat.
Ah. And then Janie said, I have a dirty answer that I'm not going to share. You're welcome, Husky. What's she talking about? You had a question?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Maybe something talking about. Sometimes I hate that with the chat. I forget what the fuck I'm talking about.
All the time, man. Like, you see something roll in and you're like, okay, let's try and think back for a moment. Do I know what they're referencing? And nope. LOL.
What was I just saying before they
right,
commented
like,
that?
I literally just said it, and now the YouTube comment has come through 45 seconds later, and I'm talking about something else. What the fuck are they commenting about? Shit. Like, it's a real problem. And they don't understand the delay that happens there. It doesn't appear that Twitch is as delayed.
Yeah.
Oh, you asked why he had so many... Oh, I asked. Not you, Husky. I asked. When I was going to open YouTube, I said, why the fuck do I have so many goddamn things open?
So, one thing, I don't know if you noticed it, I found this out a couple of years ago with friends. Same middle school still? Yeah, friends' house. Or no, or sometime before that. Actually, before that, and we used it as strategy. You can repair the shield generator when it's down. Takes a little bit of time,
Oh, yeah.
but it works. Yeah. I didn't notice that for the longest time when I played when I was younger, and the day I found out, I'm like, huh, interesting, this takes forever to put. You can't fix nothing else. You can't fix the engines. You can't fix the, can't fix the life support. Just the auto turret mainframe and the shields.
Exactly. Auto turrets are huge.
Yeah. I always take out the auto turret mainframe. I know that's something I didn't know for a while when I played, but I figured that out in the first 3 years because I looked at it and I always showed a health bar by it. Or 3 months, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Maybe
You better find out.
So this game, when did this come?
I can never forget anything about this game. Ask me any question. Ask it again. I played it way too much. You have no idea how many hours I put into this fucking game.
I don't know how many hours I put into this game.
Like so many.
Like Steam did.
Right? Oh my god. Can you imagine? That was the only thing that I missed out on, like, all of my Pokemon games. I was like, some of these, yes, they'll have the original file on them, and I know how many hours, but some of them, gosh, they could have thousands of hours, and I'd never know it, because you gotta restart, fucking assholes.
I know there was one point in my life when I was younger, I deleted a few files because I didn't know. Because, you know, I had so many Galactic Conquest stuff files saved and it takes up a lot of room. So I deleted every file on Battlefront 2 at one point, including, I think, the profile one. I didn't even notice that. But I didn't think the profiles did anything besides your name.
Oh, man. Yeah, we had to start our profiles over. That hurt. I was like, oh, man. All the progress we just lost. All the progress. But he's clearly a better player than I am, especially when it comes to this game.
Sometimes I think I'm trash, and then I look at some of the games I get through, and I get through them within a time frame of 2 weeks, and either the 2-hour or 3-hour intervals. I'm like, huh. Like, I didn't think I was at the end of Anthem the other day, and then I was, and I'm like, oh, I gotta find a game tomorrow, and I found Far Cry Blood Dragon on my system file, so that was nice.
Yeah, now, but are you tempted to want to go back to those games the way that you'd go back to this game?
Honestly, there's some games I'm like, oh, I'll go back, like Halo, but Halo.
That's why I'm asking.
Out a bit after Halo 5.
No, hold on. I'm not asking about a series. I'm asking about a specific game.
No, I've never had a game. Even sometimes I play this and I get easily fucking bored, and I say I've gotten really bored because I'm like, I wish I'm like the same fucking maps again. Right? That's the only reason.
Okay.
Sometimes I turn on the new ones, but then I have to play, oh yeah, maps, but then I play it and I'm like, I remember these controls and everything fucking suck ass.
Okay. And now that you've made, okay, if you have more points to make, I will continue to listen, but if that's your biggest point, I would love to make a counterpoint to that, or at least ask you a question.
The newest ones?
No. Just a more general question.
Yeah. What's your
Do you ever play Command and Conquer games? Do you like those games?
I've never played Command and Conquer, but I've been
like, how do you feel about real-time strategy?
First I didn't like it, and then I played a bit of Halo Wars 1. I don't think I ever finished the ending of that one, because I thought I screwed up because the ending of the game is a time trial. And I meant to get Halo Wars 2. It wasn't expensive. I don't think I ever got that. Meant to play it on the PC more because I played the beta on PC. Oh, those controls were... It's nice. It's nice. On the PC, it was way better. Like, that game was way better on the PC. And I'm like, damn. But, yeah, originally when I first played Halo Wars, I hated it. But then, once I looked at some way around the time Halo Wars 2 came out, and they had a better tutorial of how to control everything. Even I played on the console and I played on the PC and all that. I'm like, well, this is nice. But I still haven't bought the full game. I think I just backwards in my order just now. What I normally do in this game. I think I went to the engines, shields, the engine's life support, and then shields. Whatever. I got the stuff done that I needed done.
That's good. Oh gosh. Where am I?
I think, you know, the other reason why I get way too bored of this game is, like you said, is I've gotten way too good at this.
I mean,
elite mode for
no, that's I can never get bored of this fucking game. I just don't think it's possible.
I mean,
I've played it so many times, and the way that we play it, we always go with the fall back and kill as many people as possible.
Well, for me, it's always my rinse repeat formula that works. That's why
okay, well, what are you? Well, hold on. Are you trying to win as fast as possible, or up your kill ratio as high as possible?
Win as fast as possible. That's where I've gotten
okay.
to.
We're not trying to win as fast as possible. We're sitting there dicking around a little bit, and then we fall back to like whatever the last command post is, and let everybody just come in waves and wipe them out.
The Republic has received credits for defending our fleet.
See, I mean, this is just how I adapted things, because I've.
Please select a fleet to command.
It's just the way I've done it for years, and you know. So I've always. I don't have any other thing. It's just, I've always done it this way, and I know how to go through it. Like when I played Rise of the Empire.
I'm not telling you to change your way to play the game.
I know you're not. I was saying, I beat the way and I'm fast. I swear, I'm like, I should have taken a timer for the Rise of the Empire.
Now I say that we fall back. We don't always fall back. Like when we go to Coruscant and we pick the leader bonus, especially as what do I want to say? When we're the droids. Then you get to be Darth Maul, and he just goes ham on those motherfuckers and usually kills out the first wave, takes that far command post, and then they can't respawn. And I usually kill like 2 guys. Because they leak out the back way through the library.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do a fair amount of dicking around on the game, which does lead to the occasional upset loss, and we go, wait, what the fuck just happened? Because you're sitting there together, and then you didn't realize that you had died earlier, and you didn't pay attention to how it counted. So now you only have 1 life left between the 2 of you. Yeah. Then one of you die, and you go, oh shit, I guess we're out of lives.
Yeah. Until I was about a bit older, I didn't get the first Battlefront game, but that was the first Battlefront game I ever played. Was the first one at my cousin's, and half the time I'd always lose in the game when I was younger, because it's like when somebody shows you this first time and you're like 3, 4, whatever age I was, maybe 2 even. whatever age I was, and you see that, and you can play as like droids or clones, the thing you're not going to do is you're not going to go around and kill everyone, and you're going to walk around and do stuff, and oh, I'm going to go in the turret. I did that a few times. I just sat in the turret because I'm like, this is cool. You could enter vehicles and stuff. That's what I
By turret,
remember
do you
when.
mean one of those non-movable turrets?
Yeah, one of the ones that just spin around like this.
I mean, there's been a fair amount of time where we just sat back and did nothing, and the computer ended up winning it for us, and we didn't expect the computer to, and we were like, oh, apparently we're going to win this round quite easily. Son
There's
of a
some
bitch. And I was
maps.
like, okay,
There's some maps where the
pass me that
computer
pipe.
is programmed to win. Yeah, you can tell. Hoth, the Empire's programmed to win, I believe, all the time.
Well, yeah, program to win, which is a fun one because then I can stand in that hallway and pick them off one at a time.
So I like playing as the Empire when because I like the AT-ATs.
Okay, so I do like doing that. When we would do Galactic Conquest, because we used to spend more time together because we used to work at the same place too, long time ago. So then work schedule was the same, which means video game schedule could be the same. Cool.
Yeah.
And then when I wasn't working there for a while, I was like, well, I don't have a work schedule at all, so I can come over and play video games whenever you're free. The way that we would do it is, you know, the story mode that they have on the game, right? Obviously.
Yeah, Rise of the Empire.
Oh, and it has a great story mode too. I didn't expect that at all. I was like, there's a story mode? Fuck. Anyway, we play through the Galactic Conquest modes the way that the story would go through it per se. Like, we play as the droids first, then we play as the clones, then we play as the Empire, then we play as the Rebels, and then we do it all over again.
So you're talking about the campaign from the first game?
No, in Galactic Conquest mode,
Yeah.
in the second game, the one you're playing right now.
Yes.
Right. We would play as the droids first, and then conquer the whole galaxy, and then move on to the clones, and then play as long as we could, and, you know, if we finish it, we finish it, and then we just keep going through it, and then we'd move on to the Empire, and then the Rebels, and then we'd keep playing it through that cycle all the time, and just pick up where we left off.
I always hate this map.
But then I shouldn't say that we always did that, because it definitely did happen occasionally that, you know, we hadn't played for a week or two, and then, oh yeah, I still see you, Janie. I just hadn't read some of the comments because I was looking at Twitter. I'm sorry.
My least favorite map in this whole game, and it sucks when you use the cheat codes. Well,
cheat codes?
Yeah, I have the cheat codes on. You've never used the cheat codes in this game? Which I have on right now.
Cheat codes? I only ever played, excuse me, on PlayStation 2, so I don't know if we ever used any cheat codes for it.
I used cheat codes on that one. And this one.
No, I'm sure you can. They're very easy to do. Like, I use cheat codes all the time when I was playing San Andreas. Like, constantly I was putting on the jetpack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can still do that code in my head. L1, or L1, L2, R1, R2, up, down, left, right, L1, L2, R1, R2. Pretty sure that's it. Unless you gotta do up, down, left, right again.
I always have to look at the codes for this one, because sometimes I remember the one.
What is this one? I can't see what you're doing. You have to describe it to me.
Oh, it's just the invincibility and infinite ammo cheats. They both start a little bit similar.
Infinite ammo guy. Oh, so now you're playing it like EA Star Wars, which that hurt my soul when they did that.
That's not infinite ammo. That's just... I can't do that with these guns because I've gotten to the award stage. That's overheat. This is still, I have to load if the clip is low or mag is low.
Yes, Janie, he
It's
is
not...
on he's on Dagobah right now.
So if I,
You
like...
hate the Dagobah map?
It's not that great of a map either. I push...
Why? Wait, why do you not like the Dagobah map?
I got bored of it. This is the first
How
map
do you get bored of the Dagobah map? There's no defining characteristic to it. It's total chaos. It's not like going to Polis Massa and you're like, okay, I know they're coming down these two hallways. When we were playing together on co-op, I take one hallway, he takes the other hallway, and you just keep pegging them off, and then once you get the frenzy, you turn on the special rifle. Do you ever turn on the special rifle? Is that what you're using?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
I permanently unlocked it, so when I join a match, all I have to do is this.
Right. So, whenever you get enough frenzies to hit legendary, which I still don't know the exact number that you cross over legendary, it's in the 60s. See, I thought it was in the 70s because we weren't paying close enough attention to it.
60s or 70s.
Right, I was like, okay, well now we got it all the time. So what we would do when we would play, you get yourself that free magazine, right?
Yep.
So you play without the special rifle for an entire magazine, and then when it's gone, you switch over. Boom, free magazine.
But you see how I got bored of the international? Because I told you, I played it on the PSP, and there's these special game modes on the PSP that are only on the PSP that have like these special missions that I wish were on all the other ones. It's kind of hard to explain them, so it's like they're almost kind of like objective missions. And they have one for like rebels, droids, and the Empire and the clones. And they have like 3 different ones. I think it's clone, rebels, and Empire. It's fun.
Okay.
All I remember is... I remember this one is... It was in space, and you had to steal stuff from the other ship and bring it back. And you could get a hero in space, which I'm like, that's cool, because you could only do that in Renegade Squadron and Elite Squadron on the PSP. I think, the way I play right now...
I don't know. I'm reading in the chat. Carmen said the part of Obi-Wan being married. I don't know what she's talking about. Did I miss it earlier, comment?
I don't know.
I feel like I missed something.
See, when you're here, I neglect the chat because you're watching the chat and remind me of it.
Oh. Janie said, sorry, zoned out. The Jedi husbands were something that the grandmothers noticed.
One game I really want to be remastered, you probably do too if you played it, or remade, something so I can play it, is the episode 3 video game.
I don't know if I ever played through it. I know I've played a little bit of it here and there,
I'll tell you.
but I didn't play through it the way that I played through The Force Unleashed or this game.
I want to tell you something. The game's good, but the thing is, if you got to a boss and you didn't know what the fuck you're doing in the game, you were stuck there.
I know, it was great.
No,
that's what I love that.
I know. So I remember it was like trying to figure out forever to figure the B count 2. My brother figured out the B count 2, and that I got there on my own, and he helped me do that. I figured out how to beat him later. The hardest one at the one point, and then we got to Grievous. Oh, we can't do it. Friend got to Grievous. Then for the longest time, we got stuck on Mace Windu until one day I found cheats for the game that allowed me to have. There was an infinite, an infinite health one, so that I could get past the window
You're
and go through
such a
the
cheater.
Oh no! Wait, no! I didn't go through do that with window. I managed to get through window. And I told my brother that. But there was one level I got stuck on after that. And I had to use the. Or did I just. I don't remember when I found it. I think I made it to the end of the game without it. Because I remember being like really far in the game once I finally found cheat codes for it. The first thing I used with the cheat codes was to make sure you unlock all those little bonus missions that it has in the game. Like it has the one fun bonus mission is where you get to play as you get to play as Vader and you get to kill Ben.
Everybody?
So yeah.
I mean, that's who I want to kill when I'm playing as Vader. Everybody.
But it lets you play this scene from The New Hope where you kill Ben. That was fun. That's the one thing I don't want to do either. It's like, I hate Star Wars
when
games,
you
but
said that, you know what I thought of, and it was really depressing?
What?
I was like, Luke tried to kill a Ben.
Damn. The one thing I hate though with the Star Wars games, and now especially with Twitch and YouTube the way it is right now I have the music on, right? I don't have it on.
I don't know. I can't hear it at all.
Yeah, that's why I gotta figure out how to do a live thing so you can hear the audio. So I'll experiment with that later. But I don't have the music on. Never have the music on with the Star Wars games. And I got one claim because I didn't click fast enough on the cutscenes, because the cutscenes still played the music for Rise of the Empire. And
I got a question when you're done.
It'll tag your thing and be like, yep, you got music. I'm like, ah. Any of the Star Wars music's just always up there. It's like, and I'm like, but I like playing the Star Wars games with the music.
Everyone does.
You can't do that.
Okay, I have an important question because I have no idea what I just did. And you're the only person here that's going to have the answer because, as far as I know, Carmen is not a Twitch wizard. Because I know for a fact that Janie is not a Twitch wizard. I guess they're women, so that would make them witches. Whatever. It's not the point. The point is, at the bottom of the chat, it shows a little circle with a number next to it, right?
Yeah, those are channel points.
What are channel points, and why did it just give me a whole bunch?
So, you can click a chest and it'll give you some. But they were introduced back in the previous year of 2020. So they are relatively new. And what you do is you click on them, and I'm still thinking of other ones to put on there. I had a lot of ideas of it before I got affiliated, and then I forgot all of them, and I should have wrote them down. But it has some default ones like highlight my message, unlock an emote, send a message in sub-only mode, or you can modify them or whatever.
Okay.
And you can have them do other things, like there's a guy on here, Chops Talk.
So what do I do with them? I unlock an emote?
Yeah, or highlight your message or whatever. I need to figure out what more to do. Like, there's a guy, Chops Talk, on here.
You know, I clicked on it. It said, I have 440 dog treats.
Yeah,
Introducing dog treats. Yeah. Watch Cybernetic Husky earn treats, unlock rewards, learn more. Get started.
You can name them too. Like the one guy on here, the Chop Stock, you can do things and it'll drop sounds and effects on the stream, which I'm not smart enough to program. With the biz thing, with them, the channel points.
So hold on. So what does it mean to choose an emote to something? Because I can't read the rest of it.
That's if I had more emotes, unlock. If I have more, you could choose out of them. Just click the random one because I only have the one because I can only afford my logo.
I don't know if I can click on it yet. I only have 440 dog treats.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens if I click on it. Probably nothing.
It'll give you about 350 if you have a watch streak, which just means watching me back-to-back streams. Those things are free to earn. You don't have to pay for channel points. It's just you earn channel points by talking or participating in the chat, watching the stream, or clicking the little box.
Oh man, getting called out in the chat. Janie said that she asked that same question that I asked earlier, and I'd know it if I wasn't ignoring them. Apparently I'm a boy siren, which is a gyren.
So you're a man bird then. Call him PB a bird?
Carmen, I called you not a twitch witch. Is that a thing? Is that a term, a twitch witch?
Well, we'll make it one now.
It's a hashtag twitch witch.
Twitch witch.
That's if you know all the spells. Apparently Janie knows some spells. She's done some spells. She has some book. I don't know. I wonder if she has a doll too, or not a doll, a poppet.
Yeah,
right now. You got any poppets, Janie?
Right now in this stream, I'm just having fun with the AI, which is why I'm closing all my ships on them very slowly, because it's just fun right now. Sometimes I do that at the end just to have fun. Slowly close in.
I would hope that you're having fun the entire time that you're playing the game.
Oh yeah. There's other times where I won't do that. I'll just with the rest of the planets.
Carmen says we're going to put a spell on you, PB. How do you know you haven't already, Carmen? Oh.
Fine. I just remember the reason why I was going on my rant with the music and stuff too, is because the cutscenes in this game I wanted to play out the other day on the Rise of the Empire, but it has some music on there even though you turn the music off, and they're really good at telling the story in this game. With the journals and stuff, I like them. It's a good part of the story. I'll skip the movie scenes. Movie scenes don't matter.
Oh man, Carmen said, have I? To putting a spell on me, and then Janie follows it up with a roast. We don't have to. They're not exactly in hot demand. Out. Like, we got time. She doesn't have to put a spell on us. Yeah. People aren't trying to co-opt us. I see.
So I told you the thing with Steel Toe, they do that. Sometimes they do panic, because you gotta do things to make money. I don't always do it because my chat's like 5 people. Right? So dropping like bits and subs, because that's how you make money.
Is there 5 people right now?
Yeah, there's 5 people in the chat, right? 5 people Twitch recognizes. Right
Who are the other 2?
Me and my phone. I think sometimes it counts them.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
So, because of that, and some people call them, they finally got hands, and they put coins in them, and they now rattle them during the hype trains. Or when they ask for bits and subs. Screw with everyone.
Their life support systems have been destroyed.
It's funny.
Like, you audibly hear it, or it's just in
No, you
text
see them
form?
because you see them. You see them shaking the pans on stream.
Oh. How strange.
Show's weird and interesting. But yeah, they do that. They have they'll shake them. Yeah, because unlike this, you can see them when they're talking. You can't see me when I'm talking. All you see is my gameplay.
What do you mean I can't see you?
Like my face.
You don't think I can see your face right now?
You're not the government, are you, PP? I don't have a fucking camera. I don't have a fucking web camera, so I don't know how you can do
Oh, you don't need a web camera for me to be able to see you, guy. Trust me.
Now I got that police song going through my head because that's what PB's doing.
Was that police song?
Yeah, that one song,
I only know the song from Cops.
I'll be watching. That's the group's name though, is the police.
Oh.
The one is where the main lyric goes, "I'll be watching you."
Yeah, I am. Remote viewing. You ever heard of remote viewing?
Nah.
Remote viewing is being able to witness things anywhere around the globe / around the universe by tapping into the collective unconscious, therefore being able to see anyone at any point. Wild, hey?
Yeah.
So don't think for a moment that I can't see you, because I'm completely lying about being able to see you. Like, I can't do that stuff. Like, that'd be amazing. I don't have the dedication for those types of skills. The only dedication I have is for talking about stuff on the internet. You have any idea how difficult it is to talk about stuff on the internet?
Yeah, it can be difficult.
I was just about to say, I guess for some people, they're like, I can't go out there and just be talking about stuff and blah, 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 going on and on and on. And I was like, well, apparently, I have a lot to say. So much so that I can't record a fucking video and just put it out. Like, I was supposed to record that fucking Zack Snyder video a week ago, maybe even longer ago at this point. I don't even fucking remember, and I just didn't do it, and then I was having technical problems. Because the app that I was using to record didn't want to record stuff onto the SD card. I think there's something seriously wrong with the SD card, and I have to get a new one. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
Perp goes, you just need to get a new phone, get one of those Samsung A something or others. And I was like, I need a phone with a real button. But they told me I have to get something that runs on 5G anyways, because they're getting rid of 3G. And my phone's not going to work for shit. So, good times.
Yeah. Like mine is a cheaper phone. It's a Samsung A11. That just because...
Does it have built-in screen recording?
I don't fucking know, man. I've never had.
I don't know. How new is it? Like, when did those come out?
Last year, May. But it's like a bare bones phone.
Okay, well,
cheaper.
I have a S7.
Yeah, it's kind of a downgrade from that.
I don't know if it only came out a year ago. It's probably not a downgrade as far as horsepower.
No. Well, no, it is. I told you it's a bare bones phone. It's a low price phone.
That.
Be a bare bones phone. A bunch of fancy bells and whistles. It has only 32 gig on board.
Yeah, that's all my phone has. Okay, I have more RAM than that. You're right.
Ones, yeah.
No, I wasn't comparing it to the current ones. I was comparing it to mine, which is old as fuck. relatively speaking, for a smartphone.
So your phone doesn't even support the 4G?
No, it does. Yeah, it goes to LTE.
So it goes to 4G. But
What's the
they're telling
difference?
So, okay, so it won't have the 3G option, but it can still connect to 4G networks?
Right, but it can't connect to 5G networks.
Yeah, because 4G networks are still... Because I'm going to tell you something about this phone. It's a 4G phone. The one I have. And it came out last year. So if your phone has 4G, it should be fine. Unless they completely get rid of 4G, which they won't, because 5G towers, they have to throw a bunch of them up because it's so short range.
Carmen, if I switch to Boost Mobile, my cell phone won't work in my town at all. I shit you not.
PB's out in the...
Like
PB's
the
out, he's
only
gotta
cell
go
phone
through one of the
company,
big ones.
the only cell phone company that works here is Cellcom. Like anybody that shows up with anything else, big, small, in the middle, they literally have to drive out of town to get the phone to work.
So they don't even have AT&T or Verizon out there
then? Some people have AT&T and Verizon. It's not as widespread here as in other states, I would guess.
Oh, so you're telling me their maps they have of their coverage? Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't understand how they can say we run off the same towers, but then I have, let's see, right now.
That's those small companies that say we run off the same towers.
Right now it says I got 3 bars of 4G. So how the hell can I have that, but somebody else can come here with a Verizon phone and have 0 of everything?
Yeah, because they don't have towers over where you're at.
Yeah,
they say they have towers over there. Because I know AT&T
no,
and Verizon
they do.
have their own towers.
Let's put it this way. As far as I know, Verizon, they do have towers all over the place in Wisconsin, but they don't have them all over the place in Wisconsin, if that makes sense. Whereas Cellcom fills in all of those gaps and then also uses all of the towers that all of the other companies put up, but not vice versa. Like, we're not paying them motherfuckers. Like, we got all the people in the city. It's fine.
No, Verizon and AT&T want to use their shit that they created.
Score 1 for the Republic.
Because they were the two putting up all those towers back in the early 2000s. Why would they use someone else's tower that's not theirs? Because they have to maintain their towers, they take care of their towers, but they're not going to use somebody else's.
That's what that long message was before, Janie? That was witch talk? Oh, jeez. Or witchy talk?
So if you have 4G in your phone company, but isn't going to ask 4G, you should be fine. Because what they're doing is they're trying to screw you.
See,
if
now,
your
unless she's...
Working, your phone is working, you should be alright. Your phone's not working.
Unless Janie's lying about this comment that, what's it say? Apple products are the only tech that doesn't suicide upon contact with me. So unless that is a lie, that's how you can guarantee she's a woman.
I don't think I'll ever go back to that.
I can't do it. I can never get any kind of iPhone. Now, I could get an iPad for tablet purposes. Like, I've used an iPad before. They seem like they're pretty okay compared to any other tablet that I've used for, tablet reasons. But for a cell phone, for all of the stuff that I want to be able to install with APKs, I can't get a fucking iPhone. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. Unbelievable.
I can do a little bit more with the. I like the ability of watching or listening to a YouTube video in the background while I'm fucking around a Discord, like I can do on my computer, on my fucking Samsung. But I knew I was gonna. That's the reason why I went to a lower. I went to a lower one because I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I go to Android, and I learn it, I'll stick to it. If I can't learn it, well, yeah. And I learned PCs and stuff from an older.
You wanna hear a spectacular pun?
Yeah.
The conversation continues in the chat about the witchiness, and Janie said, if it helps, everything I've said is also explainable with science. And I would say, which science?
Apple's not the company Steve Jobs.
You didn't laugh at my pun at all, guy. That was an excellent fucking pun. I said, which science? As in, like, which science are you talking about? But we're also talking about which science? Like, that is a beautiful pun. And you're like, nope, I don't give a fuck, I'm moving on.
I still got a couple hours. I'm almost done with this, and I still have a couple more hours to go. I don't know what else to play.
What do you mean, almost done with the stream?
No,
Yes, Janie, I know nobody laughed at my terrible pun. I'm well aware nobody laughed at my witch science pun. I laughed at it, I'm still laughing at it. So that's one.
So yeah, I figured out my upload schedule now for my streams. The Tuesday one was released today because I don't stream until the afternoon on Friday. So hey, yeah, so that works. I release it, and then by the time it should be done, the streams will be around beyond. Then Friday ones will be released Monday when I don't post anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to be fighting yourself. I've only done that a couple of times. I mean, technically, it wasn't fighting myself. I guess it was fighting against Zod. I was like, hey, I just released a video. And he's like, when? I was like, 30 minutes ago while we were live. Go watch it. I already got 10 people to leave the stream and come back.
Yeah.
I'm sure they watched the entire video.
Yes. So Friday through Mondays is when my streams will be in the archive channel.
Nice.
Still the most watched one is our after party, our first after party when we first did this.
So, does this go into that channel then too?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I need to know that, because then I have to add those particular clips, I guess. I guess they're not clips if it's a whole upload. What the fuck would you call it? A re-upload?
Yeah.
Gotta add those re-uploads, or exports. There you go. Add those to the playlist of live streams that I take part in.
Yeah, they
because
have parties on there.
That's, I mean, there might be one or two other things that I've subconsciously suppressed and don't want to give credit for. I don't fucking know. But that's one thing that I learned from Black Angus, that I was like, oh, that's a clever little fucking thing that people can, always go to, and it doesn't really take me any time. that every live stream that he was ever a part of after he had started doing YouTube for a couple months, he's like, oh, I just added it to a live stream because then people can like see your progression through YouTube. And I went, oh man, that's genius. And then I went and started doing it. I went and started doing that. Well, it's super easy considering you're actively watching the live stream. If you're on it, you just hit save to playlist. The playlist is already there. Boom, you're done. Anyway, a bunch of them get deleted because I did streams with frickin' Geek back in the day. He deleted all of his streams, and then you do a stream with LB. All of those streams always get deleted. I was like, have you people heard of the unlist button?
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I told people. It can hurt your thing, but you click the unlist button. Your subscribers and anyone else can go back to it, or if you have it in a playlist, you can go back to it. You unlist the video. Don't delete it. Don't fucking find it. It's unlisted.
Yeah, but that would be too easy.
Yeah, so all the
best
shit,
to just delete it.
Just look for the ones where I'm on the side stream. And some of these ones got buffered out from Twitch. That's why I created the archive channel. Because it's like, oh, you saved it, and I go back, it's like, this doesn't exist. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't? So I couldn't save my Red Dead ones because half of them weren't working, and I'm like, oh, that's sad. I'll probably replay Red Dead one day, though. I kept assuring people that, too, during that. Don't know when. It might not even be on the Xbox at that time, either. Maybe I'll have it on a different system. Play through it again, because I don't want to lose my Xbox save files.
It's amazing how the swings that the chat can take. Oh my gosh. Oh, it jumped on me. Jump back. Come on. Oh my god,
See,
why does it keep doing that?
Like crosstalk, but I'm fine with your cross-talking. If you guys are like becoming a community in the chat, that's all I care about.
Well, I mean, okay, crosstalk. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know.
Exactly.
See, is that 9 people? But we still, I don't know who else it's recognizing, but hello everyone else who is quiet. I don't think our, the rest of the chat will bite. Do you guys?
If it says 9 people are watching.
Yeah.
And only 2 of them are interacting. And I say 2 of them because technically it's 3. I am watching you, chat. Can see all of your comments. Fuck off and die, bat nipples. Die of bat nipples? Oh, I read it wrong. Shit. Maybe I can't see the chat. Oh no, the lurkers. The lurkers will never be here, and I'll know.
Oh, now it went back down to 5. That's one of those things that Twitch does sometimes where it's like, hey, you got, oh no, now you got no one.
Weird. It's a bot attack.
I think that's Twitch trying to, you know, cycle through everyone and trying to figure out who's a bot, who's not. Right.
I feel like I need to get a donut.
Go ahead and get that donut. And describe the donut. Describe the donut to the chat.
I don't know which one I'm gonna get. It's either gonna be it's gonna be a long, Bavarian filled cream. Jesus Christ. Cream. God, I can't speak at all right now. I got distracted by the donut.
Cream or aka Bismarck, or as they call it,
right?
Boston cream over. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, a Bismarck is shaped more like a donut because these are long johns. But yeah, a Bavarian cream filled long john with either chocolate icing or vanilla icing. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna have.
I'm gonna tell you something, because, you know, they started reopening Dunkin' Donuts, and there was one near me, and I went there, and I went up to the person, I said Bismarck, and they looked at me like I was a fucking retard. I'm like, okay, that would make sense if I was over in Massachusetts and told them Bismarck. You live here in the Midwest in Minnesota. You know what a Bismarck is.
You don't know what a Bismarck is?
You know
It's
what
a delicious, delicious donut.
You know
yummy.
what a fucking Bismarck is. It's not a you know it's and so I said Boston cream to them because they're stupid and they want fit and I'll go rant. These same people, all these same people, when they do that stupid shit, they can't put 2 and 2 together. Want $15 an hour.
Little man, put that shit in my hand.
Fuck off.
If I don't see that dough.
If you live here and you know it's called a Bismarck, even though your company calls it a Boston cream, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You should know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, assimilate to my area.
It'd be like, I'm sorry, because the two most common names for pops is soda and pop. You say soda to someone, a lot of people in Minnesota. Oh, we know you're talking about pop, or you say pop to someone who lives, you know you're talking about soda. What, you get that, right? But you can't figure out that a Bismarck is your Boston cream. When it's commonly called Bismarck at, like, the bakery down the street.
Which bakery down the street?
Or the bakery in the grocery store. They call it a Bismarck. The fucking gas station bakery. It's like right across from this store right now. Gas station being fucking Quick Trip. This is Bismarck right there. I swear it says Bismarck when you look in their case of donuts. There's other stupid things too that have happened these past weeks, mostly to my brother and my dad, but that's the one that sticks to me every day. I'm like, you can't.
It sticks to you like a jelly-filled donut?
Yeah. I'm like,
it's not a jelly-filled donut. I went with the chocolate icing.
This happened maybe 5 years ago now? Or 3?
Oh, is that all?
I don't remember when it was opened. I know it's been there, but it's like the dumbest thing ever. Like, why do I remember this event? Oh yeah, because the stupidest look they had on
What did
their
Zod
face.
do?
That was a Zod. It's just, it's that whole fucking...
Oh, you said dumbest thing ever.
Man, I think Zod could understand what a fucking Bismarck and a Bavarian cream, Bismarck, Boston cream, Bavaria cream, all that shit. I think he could understand that simple thing, right?
Don't overestimate him.
I know. I'm expecting too much from him by saying that.
He'll surprise you.
Sometimes he'll do it on purpose. This is the thing this chat doesn't know. Sometimes he acts like an idiot on purpose.
Sure he does.
Sometimes. Not all the times. Because sometimes you know, and it's really easy to tell when he has the camera on when he's trying to pretend to be a stupid idiot. So when he actually means it, you can tell, and that's funny. And you're like, but when he's trying to be funny,
oh my God.
he has a tell, and it's really.
Dude, you gotta watch Louder with Crowder from either yesterday or the day before, or whatever the hell it was, when Dave Landau was hosting and they were talking about Elliot Page. Fucking classic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watch him, but Crowder was sick, so he was having this comedian guest host for him, and it's so fucking hilarious.
I told you, the first time I ever heard of that person is when they said they're transitioning. I didn't know who the fuck they were until then. That's why I said I think it was an attention thing more than they actually feel that way.
Well, apparently they had the mastectomy, and all I could think was, you got what removed? You ain't got nothing there.
Especially when
Like,
it
there's
comes
all-
to Hollywood, everyone. The first thing I always think when anyone does anything in Hollywood, it's an attention thing. Because that's all those narcissists are. Just attention-seeking whores.
Yeah, they're good at it. Well, some of them
that's
are.
why it's hard to believe half. That's why it's hard to believe half the shit that comes out of their mouths over there.
You believe half the stuff they say?
Nope. Because half the time it's bullshit.
I was about to say, that's really generous, guy.
So I'll say this, and I find it really weird when it happens when these actors all go out of the closet, start trying to make a big thing by coming out of the closet. I'm like, no one's gonna like praise you or be mad at you. No one's gonna care, because this is not the 80s and 90s when it was controversial. No one cares. I don't care.
Well, they can hear me eating my donuts.
Ooh, yeah, that means this is an ASMR stream. I can put that in the description. Oh, yeah.
They're gonna get together and try and take my donuts away. Like a small nut being removed is nothing, PB.
Yeah.
I don't have any small nuts.
He'd be bragging about things. I have this set as an adult stream. We can say whatever it is. I just don't know if it's like Twitch will be like, hey. I don't think they will.
That's what the comments said. I didn't edit anything. That's what it said.
I know, I see that. Is that what we call them? Donuts for short? No, nuts.
Call them nuts. Murdering nuts. I don't know if you can say that. I think if you say it, I was out murdering nuts, they think I was out murdering crazy people. I think you gotta add the dough for that hashtag.
That's not what I thought when you said murdering nuts. I was more NSFW with that thought.
Oh, you were more murdering nuts on the corner?
No. I think you know what I mean. Talking about balls.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Murdering nuts on the corner. Hookers work on the corner. Duh.
7 people watching.
Listening to me eat a donut, apparently. Who knew?
I swear.
It would be so
I swear
wonderful.
when I stream, I only have to pee more because I sit so long and my body is like, you know what? You've been sitting for a while. You gotta get up to pee.
Who keeps letting you out?
I opened the door.
A highly trained dog, indeed.
This is what I'll do. There.
He's gonna mute the hell out of me.
I never get to the 5,000 credit ships. But it's kind of fun to know if you get enough credits, you can put a ship on everything. If you really wanted to.
Carmen is gonna murder a bear tonight. Excellent. No, kill the bears. They make for good.
I'll have to skip the ending cutscene of this too once I beat it because it has music.
Uh-huh.
Fucking
quality music.
quality music with a bunch of copyright infringement. And I don't want to have a DMCA takedown. Not dealing with that bullshit.
Jamie loves the bears. Apparently it's going to become a problem at some point. Only if you love the bears from Chicago. Then it's going to be a problem right now. You can love all the other bears. Don't really care about the rest of the bears overtly. But those Chicago Bears, fuck those Bears.
Could have attacked this one before the last map I just played. So then I didn't have to play as Yoda. Don't mind
What, you
Yoda.
don't like playing as Yoda? He's a little weird.
No, I like him. I just wish he had the lightsaber throw button. So I like that button.
Ah.
That's my favorite button.
What does he have instead? I don't remember.
Push, force, push, and pull.
Push. Okay.
I hate the dumbass abilities, and then I'm like, just give me a force push or pull, and let me throw my fucking lightsaber. So all I want to do is throw the fucking lightsaber.
Only certain people can do that.
Just dumb. I hate that. And again, people are like, the heroes are built so much better. Okay. The lightsabers look so much better. Because Boba Fett was way better to play in this game than that game. Because you just do his jetpack works like a jump pack. Like, no, he's supposed to jump and you're supposed to glide around and wreak havoc until, you know, the jet fuel. That's the one cheat I always wished this game had, was like infinite jetpack fuel. Because
they don't have that cheat?
Yeah, that's the one cheat they don't have.
That's weird.
What about a fun cheat to have?
Yeah, that's a hell of a cheat to have.
Command post under attack.
Wait a second.
What?
It says,
Enemy has taken a command post.
I'm the bear, the main bear that's eating the donuts?
Another command post for the Republic.
What are you talking about, Carmen?
Command post is now under hostile control.
I know that she calls me that, but I don't know why she's calling me it again. I finished the donut. It was delicious. I don't know who the... Oh, Yoda's the Play-Doh looking mofo. I assume. Yes?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know who else... I don't know who else fits that description.
The only thing going for the EA games is the graphics look better. I mean, the ship stuff is an improvement from the first
Well, I mean,
game.
if the graphics looked worse... The graphics couldn't look worse.
I know.
Even the worst games on those consoles look better than the old Star Wars games.
Oh, I know.
So, okay, so you get no points for that. You get no points for having graphics at the same level as your contemporaries.
But this, it's like if you compare it to this, but sometimes that's the only thing people can sell it for. The thing, I'm like, graphics are better. I'm like, well, no shit. No shit, graphics are better. Like,
I know, that's the problem that I had with the new Pokemon games.
The gameplay is not better. Gameplay for the Pokemon games hasn't changed much. That's why I can still play it.
It's about to... Or at least they're going to introduce... I don't know if it's going to be the main series or if it's going to be a side series.
I think it's I think the Arceus one is a definite spin-off.
The weirdest style of spin-off I ever seen, but unbelievably disappointed with the remakes.
It's an experiment.
Like they've remade
what they're doing right now as an experiment to see where they should go in the future of Pokemon. You're kind of stupid.
They're always experimenting.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they can always be experimenting and always be selling like hotcakes. They're geniuses. I don't know what they did, but
what the Pokédex is going to be like for the Arceus one, because it's supposed to take place years ago, or is it going to just be
there isn't one.
Or are you just going to have a Pokemon journal?
You're making the first Pokédex.
I know. So will it be a journal?
Of course it's going to be a fucking
I
journal.
want to
Like,
know,
what
but
do you
like, what are they
expect?
doing? I want to know what they're
Like,
doing.
what
I
do you
want to
mean?
see
What
it.
are
I
they
want to see
doing?
it.
Oh
I
my
want to
god,
see
you
it.
want to see it? It's a fucking red notebook. It's a red and white notebook. What else could it possibly fucking be? Are you kidding me?
Crap! I forget. I didn't save. Let's do that now.
Like, don't be a fool. Obviously, it's a red and white notebook. How do you not know this?
I didn't see the notebook in the ads or pay attention to
No, I didn't see the notebook either. It's a Pokemon notebook, guy.
that.
Do the math.
Yeah.
I'm exclusively doing the math to know what color it is. That is all. I didn't see a
Because they're
fucking
always red.
notebook.
Nah, it's gonna
Is
be all
there?
beaten up.
Doesn't matter. It's still gonna.
Don't
It's gonna be
scream at
all
my
beaten up. It's
bot.
still gonna be red.
Don't scream at my bot. My bot is a
Dude,
good bot
dude,
doing things. I'm not
dude.
telling you I'm talking to the chat.
You. No, I know who you're talking to,
It's my
but
bot.
let the chat scream at whoever they want, considering
Click the link.
they love you more than the bot does. And they've been screaming at the bot every time that they've ever been here.
Yeah.
And you've just said something about it
I've noticed
now?
it. I've noticed it. Stop being
Then
mean to
why
me.
would you? Don't
Because
stop
I
being
just
mean
wanted
to
to
the
because
bot.
I'm bored.
Bot lives don't matter.
Click the video. Click the video on the link. Click it. It's supposed to give you my plugs in Discord and a couple of fun things. So I made it to be fun.
Wait, that all came in one link, or it does multiple links
It
that
does
cover
different
all of
ones.
the
It does
things that
different
you
ones. It
just
shares
said?
different ones. It shares different ones. I gotta figure out what are we gonna do until fucking midnight.
What am I gonna do? I don't fucking know.
What other
I
games
didn't
should
even.
I
I didn't know.
play?
I didn't know that you were doing this. I was gonna take a nap before midnight, but apparently not doing that anymore. I mean, I could take a power nap, but who knows?
I almost thought I was going to be solo until the chat wanted you to come in.
Yeah, you never know who's lurking.
You never know who's lurking. We don't even know if somebody wants to just jump in randomly right now, which they probably won't, even though I've said it. If you have the stream guest rolled on my server, you can just jump in.
Because you want to hear a fun fact?
What?
I was told by a lurker that I was wanted on Twitch. How about that shit?
Let's
Secrets will be kept.
Let's see. I don't have like the overlays. It has like a camera thing that focuses on you, but I have to use this be right back one. So
Jenny wants to know, why is she looking at that 80s dweeb singer? Never gonna let you go.
that's the wrong lyrics.
What do you mean?
It's never
How's
gonna
that the
give
wrong
you
lyric?
up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around to desert you. Oh, I got that. Did I get that last one wrong? But yeah, it doesn't say let you go in there. What the hell does it say? It
I
has
thought that it
chats.
said. I thought that it said let you go in a song.
Let you down.
Huh?
Let's
Son of a
see.
bitch.
Let's see here. So does my chat know what the heck the whole Rickroll phase was?
I mean, she's
still
from
exists today.
Australia. She's got to know what the Rick of Rollings is.
Let's see what game on here can I fucking play to pass the damn time?
What do you mean?
Because if I do another Galactic Conquest, I won't be able to finish it. But if I do something else, I could fuck around and maybe.
Dude, we don't have to stay live right up until the next fucking stream. In fact, we should take a break in between because I need to collect all of my anger.
Alright. Then, Then I'll just shut it down then. I mean, some nights we could probably go longer if we wanted to. But this was fun. So yeah, we'll go stretch our legs a bit. Where the fuck is his link so I can throw it in? No, wait, everyone here. But I don't know who the fuck is lurking, so let's find his
They
channel.
know about him.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know who's lurking, who's never watched us before. You know, I was like, oh, this sounds interesting.
So, is this going to stay on Twitch for 14 days?
Yeah, because I don't have Prime or whatever, you know.
Right.
But it'll be on my archive channel on Mondays. There, go click that YouTube link. Click the remind button if you're lurking and you're not our chat people. So, I guess I'll shut it down as I normally do unless you have anything to plug and throw in the chat.
Nope, just doing the live stream in 1 hour, 10 minutes. A little less.
Yeah. Alright. As always, you guys are back. This is CyberHusky signing off. We'll see you in the Fandom Zone later. Goodbye.
Woof.